How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands The Handsome Collection, and in today's episode, we're going to Bloodshot Stronghold. Now we're on the dam part of the area, and damn, is there just lots of gunshots. We gotta rescue Roland, defeat an evil robot. Yeah, there's robots everywhere. Big deal. You know, these bandits all of a sudden show humility, you know? They're just begging in such a sincere way. It's like, please, I have a family, children, and I love them so much with all my heart. Don't kill me. Even though a moments ago they were screaming unhinged things and right into my fucking face. Best thing about Maya is that shooting enemies makes her apply fire effects and corrosion effects, so she's just as effective at melting robots as she is at melting fleshy targets. The only thing she's not necessarily very effective at is fighting bosses, but I'm sure we can fix that.
That was fun!
Yeah, I was talking about Grand Theft Auto Liberty City in some previous episodes, right? By the way, yesterday, while I was drinking that black energy thing, yeah, that's how you can tell what day I was recording at, by the drinks I'm drinking. Right now I still have that orange flavored black. Speaking of which, I might take a sip out of it. It's pretty good. Yeah, and I finished Liberty City Stories yesterday. I gotta say, the game left me feeling... Like, I think I said that, right? Like, if you're not keen on playing Grand Theft Auto 3 because it's old, outdated, mission design is actually pretty awful in that game. The controls are awful, especially if you want to play on the console version like I did, then the controls are fucking against you, and it's really bad. And it's just awful playing that game. It's not a very good experience, you know? Driving controls are still good, and the graphics are great for a game from that generation. I'm a huge fan of these old PS2 graphics, so to me they're awesome, but to some people they might be really ugly looking. And the atmosphere, the really depressing atmosphere of that game. So it's like a much better alternative to GTA 3, but compared to other GTA games, even Vice City Stories, it's still not all that great. I hate these fucking little flying guys. Everybody hates them. That's why they pretty much removed most flying enemies in Borderlands 3. What the hell? Might be a fire gun. Does it mean it doesn't do any damage against robots? But fire is usually not very effective against robots, but my fire sniper rifle has so much fucking damage on it. It doesn't give a shit that it's ineffective against robots, and it is effective against robots. Where's that flying motherfucker? Just like fly towards me, otherwise it's really hard to hit you. Or away from me, that works too. Yeah, so I finished Liberty City Stories, and my plan is, after I'm done with these videos today, I might watch an episode of Andor or something. And then I'm going to and probably not play anything today. After I'm done recording. I'll try to edit all my Liberty City and Vice City Stories videos, because I recorded Vice City Stories a while back and still haven't done anything with the footage of it. It just kind of sits on my disc, and I bought a new disc and stuff. That disc is for like pictures though, and family photos. Because I'm using my fucking disc with like all my family photos from trips and stuff like that and events. And I'm keeping like my TV shows on it. So I decided that I need to leave my parents, before I move out, a disc with all these pictures, because I'm planning to take that disc with me. So it's like they might want to have access to all these pictures someday. So yeah, I mean, what the fuck. Bought a disc at a discount. It's so fucking hard to find a 1 terabyte disc at a not ridiculous fucking price. I found one, and I'm a little worried about how it's gonna... Like the description of from the seller was that, you know, it's basically never been used. But why is he selling it for like half the price of how normal stores sell it? Perhaps he got it for free from some kind of like electric dump type of thing. Sometimes my dad brings it home, like some electronic devices that he gets from his friend, only for it to turn out that oh my god, look at that. Only for it to turn out that they don't work. A while back he brought like 2 laptops to home, and he managed to fix one of them, or I mean get his friend to fix it. Look, over there we can see Sanctuary. There's like a frozen lake here. And right there, that's the gate. This is where we fought Badmaw. We entered the place, then we had to go through like a whole stronghold. Over there is the Three Horns Divide, that's where Doc Mercy hangs out. And that big skull in the mountain. Can't really see anything else from here. Other than some fake birds flying around. Over there you can see Sanctuary, and there's this bridge leading to the dust. Huh. See, that's what I like doing in this Let's Play. Kinda like taking in the scenery sometimes. Looking at the environment while I talk about stuff. Yeah, so I'll try to edit my Liberty City Stories Let's Play later today. Alongside my Vice City Stories Let's Play. I hope I'll manage to wrap it up like all today. It might take me a while. So that I will just sit on the disc and wait for me to eventually do commentary for those videos, and yeah, that'll be nice. And then I think for Grand Theft Auto 4, I might actually try do recording footage of my Steam Deck. I think I'll play it on the Steam Deck, even though it'll make my Steam Deck want to fucking die, and the battery will last like 5 seconds. That's how it was when I was playing Ballad of Gay Tony a while back. I pretty much couldn't really play it without the Steam Deck being plugged in all the time, because it would run out of fucking batteries really quick. Not to mention, it would get really hot because I was playing the game on like max settings graphically, and GTA 4, despite its age, is still a rather impressive looking game. Not to mention the PC optimization of that game has never been good, and it's still not fucking good. So yeah, kind of sucks. Maybe I'll download some mods for it, I don't know. Guess you can mod it on the Steam Deck, 'cause it's a PC, but I don't know, I guess I'll have to learn how to mod GTA 4. I don't know if I want to, I'm not really a big fan of modding. Maybe I'll, like, in the future do another playthrough of GTA 4, and this time I'll just mod the fuck out of it. I think that would be much more interesting. I did do mods in my Skyrim and my Fallout 4 Let's Play, but that's because the game... We gotta give Bethesda that. At least they try to introduce mods on consoles, and only Skyrim and Fallout 4 have the feature of mods on consoles, and it's awesome. Apparently Hogwarts Legacy is gonna feature that too, which is pretty cool. Still haven't played that game. Don't know if I bought it or not. Might have. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to check what games I bought. Hold on, I'm gonna do it really quickly. Okay. Apparently during a recording you can leave into the main menu and it pauses the recording for you, which is nice. I bought a bunch of Star Ocean games, which I'll be honest with you, I never played the Star Ocean games. I have no idea what they are, but they look fucking awesome. And I bought the Apollo Justice games, because there was a lot of discounts, and a lot of really big discounts. I saved a lot of money on these games by waiting for them to be discounted 50%. That's my rules. I never buy games on PlayStation Store unless they're 50% or higher off, I mean. So, yeah, I saved a lot of money on that. And it's cool. Even if it's 45%, I'm still not tempted to spend it. I'm like, I can wait a bit longer and get it to be on an even more bigger discount. This is some fucked up imagery. It's like Buddha, except he's holding guns and has a skull for a face. It's pretty metal. And then you got Marcus. A huge statue of Marcus looking like Buddha. Hey, this fucking thing took a bunch of shots from me. This fucker usually gives me lots of shit on my playthroughs of this game, especially when it's like the beginning playthroughs. Unless you find a fastball, you know, like I did in my original Let's Play. And by the way, if you don't defeat the Warden in time and you fail to save Roland, Roland will be taken to a different location where then you will have to save him. And it happened to me once where I was so like weak during this part of the game that I straight up just failed to save Roland, and I felt really embarrassed by that. And felt like a fucking idiot, so I don't know. Kinda sucked ass. But it's kind of cool when he gets taken away, because the fuck is that? Where did this came from? I was saying, like, what the fuck does it send a buzzard? What was that? What's it doing? It's flying around. I don't remember seeing this fucking thing here before. Oh, is it that thing that dropped all the robots to attack us? I don't know, but it's like... it's flying away. Alright, so... yeah, Roland will be taken away to the Friendship Gulag. Yeah, great fucking name. I love it. And it's pretty cool, actually, when he gets taken away, because at least it serves as an introduction to that area. It's like a side area. There's only... if you successfully save Roland, like I just did, then there's only one other time where the game requires you to go to the Friendship Gulag. And it's for a side mission for Mordecai, later on. We haven't even met Mordecai yet. But yeah, it's just kind of cool that like that location serves another purpose besides just that side quest. He's flying, but like very slowly. I don't know, whatever. Let's get out of here. Sup, Roland? I saved your ass. Hope you're happy. Are you happy, Roland? Give me XP.
Meet me back at Sanctuary. I got a plan to stop Jack. It won't work without you.
You saved Roland.
Yeah, because I'm a
This is where it's
siren,
been waiting
bitch.
for a hero like you.
I'm a villain.
Goodness, Jack didn't send Wilhelm.
Why you're spouting out bullshit about Wilhelm? Wilhelm's one of the playable characters in the pre-sequel. And he's really fucking awesome in the pre-sequel, and he's one of my favorite characters. My kind of second name is Wilhelm, actually. I say kind of because it's like a... yeah, apparently you can sacrifice players in this chamber. It's like an actual thing, sacrifice. Doesn't work anymore. And this skull will spit out guns if you sacrifice players. But you know what? It's just like a funny little Easter egg instead of actually like a useful mechanic, because it doesn't give you good guns. It just gives you random shitty guns for the price of your friends' lives. My God, all these gunshots in the back. Where the fuck is this thing flew away? Where the fuck is it supposed to even be taking place? I believe that's the town of Overlook. Yeah, it is, and that's, I think we're gonna go to that dam at some point later. I was trying to, like, look at the environments, and I think that's Opportunity over there, again. With the big, long bridge leading to it. That's a dam we're gonna visit. There's, like, a boss fight there. That's Overlook. There's a bunch of quests there. That way is the dust, again. Love how interconnected this world is. Never really bothered to, like, look at the environments all that much in this game. What if we look out this way? Yeah, this way you can see Sanctuary. So cool. I hope Borderlands 4 does that, because with Borderlands 3 taking place on like multiple planets, my problem with that was that even though we traveled to multiple planets and experienced like different factions, fauna, and cultures, it all just kind of felt like it could very easily just been set on Pandora, you know? Or just a new planet. Like, it could all just be part of Promethea, but I don't know. Like, Eden 6 was pretty much all a jungle. It's like a giant jungle planet, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Sanctuary, we're back. We're here to, you know, restock on ammo, chill out a little bit. That gun's called the Varuk that was spinning on the loading screen. It's a really cool assault rifle. Even though assault rifles mostly suck ass in this game, but that one's actually pretty cool.
Who told you about this place? I'll kill him.
Probably my favorite assault rifle. Even though Shredder Fire is also really fucking good. And there's also the one I had in a previous episode, if you don't remember. I had the gun called the Jackhammer, I think? Or was that part of the episode that I lost? No, wait, was it? I don't remember. No, it wasn't. Yeah, I was using a legendary assault rifle called the Jackhammer for a little bit. And it was kind of out of nowhere and pretty cool, I guess. Thanks, Claptrap. You're so nice. Yeah, so I finished Liberty City Stories. I'm gonna edit those two GTA games. I'll record GTA 4 at some other point in the future. Thankfully, GTA 4 doesn't feature nearly as much obnoxious side content. It does have side content, like doing paramedic missions, I think. But in GTA 4, they're just completely not worth doing, so I'll just ignore them. Pretend they don't exist. Because at least in like Liberty City Stories, I did the paramedic missions because then they give you infinite sprint. Which is cool.
Wow, you are a dumbass.
Yeah, yeah. Total dumbass.
I was joking, dude. I'm happy to see you.
Oh. Thanks.
This is where you say you're happy to see me too?
Oh, right. It's good to see you.
Smooth.
Nice, love birds. And what was I fucking talking about before these idiots interrupted me? Oh yeah, GTA 4, you know, tries to be super realistic and shit. And they won't give you infinite sprint because that would be unrealistic, so doing paramedic missions just gives you money and it's totally not worth it. Because what do you realistically spend money on in GTA 4? Guns, and that's about it. Clothes. And that's it. That's all you can buy in that game, really. Money's kind of worthless in GTA 4. Who do I speak to? Lilith, what's up?
Sorry, killer. No work for you right now.
Oh man, Roland, no work for me right now. What do I do?
Handsome Jack is gonna kill us all unless you can
I
stop.
have the dumbest fucking tattoo I've ever seen in my life.
Right. Sorry. Hi.
Unless you're being quirky with it.
We're losing this war.
If this was like a tiny tattoo he had on his arm, it would have been cute. What is this supposed to be badass? It looks like you made it yourself.
You fought off the Rippers and the
I didn't
Bloodshed.
met Jack.
Saved my ass and Lilith's.
I made like a stuffed puppet that looked like Jack. That turned out to be a
Now,
bomb.
we thought Jack wanted to open a vault and use
It happened in the intro to the game that I skipped by accident. I mean, didn't skip it by accident. It's just to see the intro, you have to sit on the main menu, the title screen for a little bit, and then the opening triggers. I did it in my original Let's Play, so let's pretend I did it on purpose just to not waste time in this one.
What?
The vault Jack's looking for isn't an alien prison or a cache of weapons. It's a living thing. An ancient Iridian warrior, powerful enough to destroy all life on Pandora. Whoever awakens it gets to control it.
That sounds bad.
Wasn't the
Jack is
Destroyer
the warrior? Yeah.
kind of the same thing? You opened the vault and there was a big tentacle monster, it killed Commandant Steel,
Off the map. All right, I'm liking this plan.
and really didn't
There's a
give you all
problem.
that many weapons.
You need the vault key to work the warrior, and Jack's already got it.
The weapon stash
But
were
if you spoke
were
to
just
Dennis-
kind of there.
She didn't vomit when she saw you, did she? She does that sometimes.
I kind of look like her. She's my twin
She might
sister.
have told you the key needs to be charged with iridium. We're racing against time. Every ounce of that stuff that Jack mines from the ground puts him closer to taking control of that warrior and wiping us out. We gotta get our hands on that vault key. Now, if anybody knows...
You're doing a weird thing with your neck, bro.
It's my spy out in Tundra Express. He's as good at gathering intel as he is at drinking. So I'm sure he's sleeping off last night's booze right now. You'll need to get a fire weapon to wake him up. I'll explain when you get out there.
I got a fire fucking weapon. Anyway, we got side quest galore. Let's go and do them. Let's do side quests. Fuck yeah. I love side quests.
Fire weapon? Marcus might sell them.
I don't fucking need a fire weapon.
Stand still for a moment. I require something of you. A group of mutant test
Splinter
subjects
group.
escaped the Hyperion
There's a
Reserve.
red
As
chest that you
amusing as
get,
it might
and you
be
know
to
what?
see
Every
them
single
attempt to
playthrough I
reintegrate
did,
into society,
this chest
they
is
must
given
be
to you
put
way
down.
too late,
You will need a way to
and
lure
the
them
guns
out.
you get
Head
from
to
it
Moxie's
are
and acquire
never
some
good.
bait I have ordered.
Bait? You mean pizza? Splinter Group. It's like Splinter Cell, right? That's a Splinter Cell reference. Isn't it? I don't know. Apparently Ubisoft is teasing a Splinter Cell remake because they fucking posted some kind of Sam Fisher photo. And people have been going fucking nuts over it. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Ubisoft? I fucking hate Ubisoft. Jesus Christ. Hate them more and more every fucking video game they release. What's up?
I don't have any work, but that doesn't mean
Where's the bait? Oh, there it is. Pizza.
Good. The escapees, for whatever reason, find pizza irresistible. You will lure them out with this pizza, then murder them.
Wow, garbage. Nice. Can I tip you? Can you give me that gun I asked for? I had like millions in my
appreciate it,
equipment.
Roland. Business hasn't been so hot since Hyperion rolled into town. They talk big about cleaning up the wasteland and civilizing Pandora. But it really just comes down to two things: money and control. Hyperion wants both. Oh, shy as a hooker in confession. I'm not a hooker, though. Don't go spreading that around. Thanks for the tip, sugar. I think it's time your generosity was rewarded.
Okay, reward me then.
There was a time when I'd be out there on the front lines.
Damn
fighting
it.
Jack's
I'm
troops
trying to
alongside
get Moxie to give me
Of
her
course, I was
weapon.
4 kids and God knows how many husbands ago. My reflexes aren't exactly what they used to be.
She give me a gun? Sometimes she reaches into her tits and gives you a gun. Not this time though, I don't know why. Anyway, what's up, Hammerlock?
Hello, mercenary person.
Mighty Morphin? I think that's a Splinter Cell reference, right? Mighty Morphin. Well, it has nothing to do with Power Rangers, even just the name.
Could you take this evolutionary injector, please?
Yeah, don't forget the evolutionary injector, I swear to god. So many times I've just went to do the quest and I forgot to pick up the fucking thing from him. And then I had to go back to Sanctuary.
In their cocoon state, hit them with the injector.
Injector. Alright, I will fucking hit them with the injector. Let's do the Splinter Group quest line. Which will also lead us to a whole different quest line. We gotta go back to Bloodshot Stronghold and go through the whole place again. Yeah, I seriously mean it. Just the whole area, we gotta re-go through it. It's no big deal. I mean, how OP I am, it's seriously no big deal. But there's also a quest here. Oh, you can't see it. Well, there is a quest here.
Stay put!
See, I'm dealing like this bonus damage, and it's so nice. I kind of like slag weapons in a way. Not very much, but depends on what kind of slag weapon. Like I told you, it's gotta be high magazine one. Did he said titties? No, I missed the thing. There were like bandits beating up on a robot, and he exploded. And now we have this loader AI core out-of-body experience. An AI core with 1340 engraved on its enclosure. I don't know if you could read it as some kind of name. Leo, maybe? Leo, like with an A in it? That sounds stupid.
You have blasted out my AI core. I require
Loader bot 1340.
There is a broken constructor bot in the Bloodshot Dam.
He's like black with a red stripe. I don't remember ever seeing a constructor bot like that. Anyway, the robot wants us to go to the dam. Bloodshot ramparts. See? That's the dam area. This one is for us. So let's do the Splinter Group first, and then the other one. Oh, jeez. Having a deja vu. Yes, I have the Apollo Justice games, I have Star Ocean games, I've got Shanty games. I was hoping more games would be on discounts, and there are more games on discounts, it's just not big enough discounts. So I decided not to buy them. I was like, nah, I've already spent so much money. Really not feeling like spending anymore, kinda... I was meant to be saving money, not spending them on fucking video games I'm probably not gonna play anytime soon, but whatever.
Have about you. These mutants are not to be trifled with. Cut them no slack.
Mutants, have you guys picked up on it yet? Splinter Group? I said it's a Splinter Cell reference, but it isn't. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference. You know, where I live, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are called something different. Oh, beware of the rat thief. He's insanely annoying because he will steal a percentage of the money you're carrying. So if you're carrying a lot of money and he grabs it and runs away with it, you can lose a lot of money because of him. I don't know how much he stole from me just now, but it must have been quite a lot. Where I live, they're called Warrior. Wait, what are they called? Yeah, Warrior Ninja Turtles. Not Teenage Mutant, Warrior Ninja Turtles. And I always really, like, didn't understand why teenage? Who gives a shit how old they are? Teenage? Like, cool. Like, Mutant Ninja Turtles sounds better in my opinion. I mean, what the why teenage? Why bring up their age? What if they're like older in like a different series? So yeah, I actually kind of prefer Warrior Ninja Turtles to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think Mutant Ninja Turtles would be probably the best way to call them. Just drop the teenage part, it's kind of weird. Can you think of any other series where like the character's age is brought up? I don't know. That's like if, I don't know, Ed and Eddie had a... Young kids Ed and Eddie, that's what they would be called. Oh look, a symbol. Hey, I beat it, a challenge complete, and I got 5 badass ranks. That means my badass rank meter up here went up, as you can see. And compared to previous episodes where I talked about it, and if it fills all the way up, I'll get a badass token that I can redeem on one of these upgrades. Critical hit damage. The lowest one is elemental effect chance. Yeah, I usually don't really invest in these elemental things. Getting a phone call, shit. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I was checking out these bonus stats, and the lowest one is elemental effect chance. I should invest in those a bit more, if I get any badass ranks in the future. Why is that so fucking loud? Lee? Who's he supposed to be? Leonardo, that's right. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello. I used to watch as a kid, I don't know, there was this one Ninja Turtles cartoon that I used to watch. Then I watched a little bit of that like 3D animated one on Nickelodeon a while back. That one was okay, I guess. I just kind of watched it because it was on. Wasn't a big fan of it or anything like that. But yeah, that one like that I watched as a kid, that one I really liked. I don't know what it was, but it had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles look really badass. They had these like blank eyes, if I remember correctly. So maybe that will like kind of like if you're in the know about all the various Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles iterations, it will help you to remember which one is it. All right. Anyway, pizza delivery. The thing with these guys, I just killed Leonardo. We have Donatello.
Silence.
You fight these guys. There's Ralph. And then they disappear, and then later they all attack you at once. And then we have Mikey. Michelangelo, everyone's favorite. See, they disappeared. I didn't kill them. And now they're reappeared.
That was something.
Well, okay, I did kill 2 of them, but
have a large
Oh, he
pile
had
of
like
blood money with
2
your name on it.
sides. That's
You might
cool.
assume this to be a metaphor.
Now,
You'd
he's
be
not a
incorrect.
turtle, but he is a rat-type enemy. Which means he's basically as close to a turtle as they can get. At least they're actually color-coded, and they have like unique models. This one's orange, Ralph was red. I kinda doubt I'll find the corpses of the other two. Oh, wait, this... There you go, I think that's Donatello. No, that's Leonardo, this is Donatello. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. You can also find Splinter, their master, but he is hiding, you have to find him. And also, all of these guys, I'm not sure about if Splinter, have one drop that they have kind of together. So even though they're 4 different enemies, they all drop the same legendary, possibly. And it's a Rolling Thunder grenade mod, I believe. It's a pretty good grenade mod. I like it. So maybe we'll use it later in this series, I don't know. Now to get Splinter to appear, there's a puzzle you have to solve here. Above this chest, there's 4 lights, and you have to make... No, it's 5 lights. And you have to make sure they all light up. It's a kind of a typical puzzle. Sometimes the pre-sequel had a puzzle just like it, if I remember right, except you had to do it. It was like part of a quest, where you had to solve a puzzle. And if I'm not mistaken, the trick to these puzzles is pressing switches counterclockwise. And if you press them counterclockwise enough times, the puzzle will eventually kind of solve itself. Or it might have been clockwise, I don't remember. Shit. Oh, there you go, counterclockwise. And it solved itself. Flinter!
I love my powers.
Enemies slowly start to begin actually putting a fight. Oh, he gave us a pretty good gun. Yeah, it's a revolver, and it has some really good damage on it. Mine's better, of course, but, you know, hard not to be better when I'm fucking cheating, kind of. Okay, now we can actually go and do the out-of-body experience. But I believe we actually should finish the episode now. So, yeah, I told you my plans regarding the Grand Theft Auto PS2 games. I have them both recorded, the entire footage. I just need to put them on a disc, edit them. And that's what I'm gonna try to do today. And also GTA 4, I think I'm gonna try to experiment and actually record commentary from a Steam Deck as I'm playing the game, because that's a long ass game, and I don't really feel like... I don't know, I feel like I'll be doing a disservice to that game if I did commentary after I did gameplay. If I got my live reactions to like some crazy stuff happening in the game, I feel like that would have been much better. You know, like let's say I'm driving down the road, then I get into a car accident, Nico ends up flying out of the fucking windshield, does some crazy shit on the way. My live reaction to it would be much better than me not even looking at the screen and talking about something else, I think. So yeah, I talked about Persona. I had like a bunch of topics I wanted to tackle in my today's recording session. Talked about Persona, talked about the games I've bought recently. Thank God no one tracks how much money I'm spending, because they'd be upset that I just spent so much money on a bunch of video games. But yeah, see you fellas in the next episode.